Today's horoscope and tarot from Astrocademy, Aries, March 2, 2022. Today's Mercury node connection suggests you might make some meaningful connections. You have a strong desire to know that your future is relatively secure and that achieving your goals will satisfy you in the long run. Information can be in the offing that supports your finances or current business interests. You're seeking a little more meaning to what you do, and inspiration seems to come readily to you now, mainly related to far-reaching goals, your life calling, or career objectives. The Moon's North Node is transiting your solar second house until mid-2023, encouraging you to get money matters sorted. Personal income, possessions, and values are in strong focus. Before the Moon concludes its journey through mystifying Scorpio and your erotic 8th house of sexual chemistry, collaborations, and intimate unions, it will form a harmonious trine enchanting Neptune in Pisces via your secretive 12th house of unconscious patterns and all things behind the scenes. Are you telepathically in touch with your lover? Sounds far-fetched, but not so much when Mercury is retrograde, let alone while Jupiter swims through the depths of numinous Pisces. In harmony with powerhouse Pluto, your intuition is skyrocketing at this time, but it's important to be mindful of your need to control the situation. Pay attention to talk about career, image, and value today. As Mercury retrograde trines the North Node in Taurus, there could be miscommunication or misunderstanding of the supposed value of professional aspects. However, whatever comes out is destined, as the North Node represents fate. With this in mind, you should think about any mistakes that may have happened throughout the day, such as Freudian slips about work and money. It could even allude to receiving your coworker's pay stub instead of yours, or overhearing something that changes your professional perspective. Before leaving your financial sector today, the Moon will cross the lunar nodes for the first time since they returned to your two money houses last week. For the next 18 months, the lunar nodes will police a balance between money coming in and money going out, with the Moon giving you your first close read of this balancing act in play. A naturally harmonious atmosphere exists between you and your private sphere. You are increasingly at the center of things and are an important person of reference, which could place extra burdens on you. You have an abundance of energy for yourself, your family and friends, and are strong, calm, and harmonious, strengthening family bonds. You can be sure that your loved ones will return your support when you need it. You are the first to arrive and the last to leave. You are the kind of person who always seems to be everywhere at once. Perhaps it's time to make yourself more available to you-know-who. You encourage others to be as enthusiastic about life as you are. Your fresh approach, combined with a laid-back attitude, is bewitching for potential dates. Be careful when faced with choices to ask yourself how serious this person's interest is in you. A short flirtation or the start of a more serious relationship. The decisions you make every day end up determining the path you take, so why not slow down a bit? I'm not suggesting you come to a full stop, so don't head for the couch. But it would be a good idea to clear the excess clutter, i.e. seemingly large looming problem that really, once you get a little perspective, are details, out of your head. Active meditation is a good way to accomplish this. Try committing yourself to yoga, or at least deep breathing exercises 3 times a week. You will notice those big decisions seem to take care of themselves, as if by magic. Opportunities to make some extra money come knocking on your door on this day. This is a natural occurrence on this day. Before you commit to anything though, be sure of 2 things. First, make sure you have enough time in your existing schedule. Secondly, be certain that you are prepared to go whatever distance is necessary to see things through to completion. This can be a challenge for you at the best of times. Your tarot reading for today. Justice, the Lovers, and the Tower. If you want to, you can, goes the saying. In your case, this is unfortunately not always true. The cards show a willingness to do well, but you have persistent blockages which you can't get rid of. Why's that? A past that is too close is hounding you. It is often difficult to mourn a situation and move on. But if we do not, the problems persist and cannot be solved. This draw shows that without action, there will be no forgiveness. In addition, it seems you have a lot of projects in your head. You don't lack imagination, that's for sure. Your problem is acting on it. Whether in the professional, financial, or emotional fields, your life suffers from a lack of action. You dream about lots of achievements, but don't give yourself the means to accomplish them. You need to overcome the obstacles in front of you and move forward. Nevertheless, the cards show a personality conducive to success, full of joy and aspirations. What are you waiting for to make you act and take your life in your own hands? Beautiful things are waiting for you. It's up to you to take the plunge. You've known for several years now that, deep down inside, there are some things blocking you. But you still don't put in place what it takes to unblock them. Why is that? Difficult to know. In any case, luck seems to be with you this week. So make the most of it to go forward, on the wings of the knowledge that happiness is only a few steps away. Our eyes in the sky. You could have a chance encounter with someone from your past who has reappeared in your life. This random meeting could prove to be beneficial, as it might open doors for you to achieve greatness in the future. You could also have a rendezvous or conversation with a former lover, which could clear up a lot of heartbreak that you experienced in the relationship. You might even bump into a childhood friend who gives you a push in the right professional direction. Keep your eyes and ears open for any information you hear today because it is fated. You might want to take action on the news. However, because of Mercury's retrograde, this is not the ideal time to move forward. The more you push the energy, the more frustrating it will be. Allow yourself to take in and absorb the information. Listen to what people are saying, and take note of how you're feeling. This will help you gain clarity on matters as well as understand them on a deeper and more personal level. Luckily, there's a glimmer of hope in the cosmos as a separating aspect between Mercury, Mars, and Venus can help you pull strength from the ones you love. If you need to vent throughout the day, hit up your bestie and let it all out. As the day comes to a close, the vibe remains serious but lighter. Use tonight to realign with your goals and give yourself a little pep talk for tomorrow. This aspect brings two planetary bodies connecting in water amidst a sky dominated by planets in Earth signs. We may be in an investigative mood, and the depths we seek to plumb relate to feelings, creative instincts, or spiritual longings. Heed the messages of your subconscious mind and pay attention to signs. We may not notice it right now, but our interactions have a fated quality about them. We could be drawn into the orbit of mysterious strangers who allow us to make peace with our past. Conversely, we might attract people through the intensity of our emotions. Magnetism is powerful, and we should be conscious to use it wisely. Seek to manipulate situations for the benefit of all involved, not to satisfy your ego.